It is now our first game since that transfer window has shut. We have made 3 more signings. 2 of those are on loan. We've moved another couple of players out on loan, which thankfully one of them has helped finance this deal, or these deals. In terms of results, yes, it's not good. It's not good. Board are happy, for now, at least. This is Clouds Gamer. My name is Duncan. Welcome back to episode 2 of the Elgin Experiment. So hi everyone, let's start this off with the fixtures. Fucking hell. We lost to Dumbarton in the... What was the last game we did, actually? Was it Stranraer 4-4? I want to say it was Stranraer 4-4. Yeah, so we lost to Dumbarton 1-0. We actually played pretty well. I know the ratings aren't great, but we actually did do okay. Like, nothing about it would say otherwise. We then lost 2-0 to Spartans, which, truthfully, better side than us, can't argue. And then we were kind of unfortunate. We lost to East Fife. They scored an early goal, but honestly, we did okay. Nothing overly worrying in that. Today we're taking on Bonnyrigg Rose and Dumbarton, which is not going to be easy games. As you can see, 4 games played, 0 points. But we're only 2 points behind, then 4 points behind. And indeed, if we do finish bottom, there is no guarantee we'll be relegated because we could win the playoffs. But transfers, well, let's look then at the transfers. Who went out since we were last here? Michael Payne, 19-year-old, went out on loan, £15 a week. He's a prospect, one I didn't really expect to use much. And I just thought moving him on or out the road for a little bit wasn't the worst idea. His full wages been paid by Vale of Leithen. Then the one that did make a difference, and I was quite happy with the deal for 2 reasons, and it was Rory McEwen on loan to Braintree. Now, Braintree are a Vanarama National League South side, so he's going to be playing competitive football, hopefully week in and week out. His whole £2 a week wage is being paid by Braintree, and hopefully if he plays and performs well, he's already made 3 appearances with 1 goal and 2 assists. That's annoying. Hopefully he will develop a little bit. He's 25 now, and he will come to us. But we need to come back to see where we are next season. But him going on, or moving on, has let us do a little bit of business. So let's go with the one I am most excited by, Marcel Elva-Fontaine. He is a 22-year-old English right back. We are paying him £250 a week. Marking passing is okay at 10, tackling 8, possession's okay. 13 crossing is great for us. Not the quickest, but not the slowest for this level. He should be one of the best players for us at the club. He's one of the best players at the club. Can develop a bit more, which is good. So we've got to hope that this season, playing week in, week out, hopefully, he will develop. He definitely strengthens that right back position, and that was one of the positions, excuse me, I wasn't overly comfortable, but at the same time wasn't overly against what we had there. We then brought in Gabriel Breeze on loan from Carlisle. We're not paying a single penny for him, and he was only meant to be a backup. But the minute he came in, me and the coaches were like, oh God, he's better than McHale, which again has worried me because he's on £200 a week and a 2-year deal. But yeah, he's a leading Highland Lowland League, so Highland or Lowland League player. He has potential. We won't be signing him at the end of his deal because we can't pay £400 a week. But yeah, he's solid enough, to be perfectly honest. Decent enough reflexes, decent enough one-on-ones, good aerial reach. So we've got to hope that the youngster can do something for us this season. And another player is Sam Dreyer. Centre-back, left-footed, heading, tackling, marking, solid for this level. Decent enough jump reach and pace. He's 6'3". I think he will do fine for us. He has not had the chance to play yet. This will be his debut. We are overspending in wages by £20 a week. The board are actually okay with that because it will be on course to go down type thing. There's an ex-Hatsure down squad, but they're happy with what we did in the Viplay Cup and the SPFL Trust Trophy. So League Cup, Challenge Cup, they're okay that we're out at both. We've done okay in that for them. These two will take place when it takes place. So we have changed shape and style of play a little bit. We're trying this out. It's a wing play 4-1-4-1. And this is a lineup for today. Breeze and goals. Elva Fontaine, Leather, Dreyer, and Vincent will be our back four today. Draper will play that defensive mid role with Dolan, Splain, Gallagher, and Dangana as our midfield five. Jones will lead the line. For us on the bench, we've got McKenzie, Bray, Cameron, Moorhead, McLeman, Golding, Dingwall, Cairns, and Booth. Loads of players here who just aren't on the bench today. Logan Grant, we've just promoted him from the under-18s. Nothing special, but he's a youth Gat player. Fair bit of promise. We'll see how that goes. I fully expect that Bonnie Rig are going to absolutely hammer us today. And I have no good reason to even suggest otherwise. So, what we end up doing, don't know. There is something I want to start changing, and it's something I probably should have done before the start of today's game. But it's because of usually I will pick like the wing play system. I'll pick then the formation, the formation and the individual player roles I want to do. But that is all I've really changed, with the exception of I like overlapping fullbacks in general when I've got the players that can do it. And I'll add that in and maybe a couple other changes. What I don't ever change, and I'll show you in a second, because I've not changed it yet, but I think I probably will. It's in instructions and it's out of possession. And it's this. Right now we've got a mid-block and a standard defensive line. Chances are I'm probably going to squeeze the pitch and just try and make it uncomfortable at some point, but I'm not doing that just now. But it is something I'm going to have to consider, I think, going forward. But we'll wait and see. We will wait and see. So our club, for our division, had the most players in and the most players out. But that wasn't to do with me. That was me and what happened IRL before we took over in the game. So I expect there's like 20 odd players in and then slightly more players out. That's where we're at. I'm happy in a couple of things we've done, and I'm concerned. I'm not really concerned with bits we've done, but I'm happy. So, for example, we get guys like Aaron Splain, 2-year deal. Now, that's great for us, but chances of us getting him on a new contract at the end of next season, probably slim to none. Now, that's okay as long as we use next summer as the next stage in building the squad. So, what we're probably going to find is we're going to get guys like Splain in who are, at the time we sign them, well above every other player in their position. Like, just genuinely, compared to the other players we've got, quality compared to our other players that we've got. And we're going to probably have that, not necessarily every window, but every couple of windows. So when we lose those players who are on like 200, maybe more than that, pounds a week, I don't think anyone is more than that. Somebody might be 250, but I'm not sure. The idea is when we lose them in 2 years' time, their ways could then be split between one or two players who are not as good, but are on less money. So we can bring in like a couple more players and just slowly kind of build the overall quality of the squad. Now, that is probably more realistic view of what we're going to do. I mean, the ideal view is I could do it like that, one window. Boom, perfect. We're not going to be able to do that, especially not with our finances. I have a fear our wage budget will get cut next season, not increased or stay the same. I think it's going to get cut. You see how many loans we've got at the club already? I think we're going to become very loan heavy going forward, at least for a good few seasons. We actually are the better side. So that is something I think we need to take into account. But getting players like Dreyer in on loan, I think Gallagher's on loan. The lad who not Goldson. What is his name? Golding. Like getting players like Golding on loan, McKenzie on loan, Bray on loan, Breeze on loan. Vincent on loan. Like, there's a lot of good players in our squad who are on loan. We're probably going to need to just keep focusing on that now and try to get them on as little a wage as possible. There were players that we bid for on loans who either I pulled out in the last minute or they went elsewhere. Sometimes I pulled out at the last minute because I looked at the wages we were paying them and went, oh, like, no. I think last episode I showed you a couple of youngsters. It may have been for the goalkeeper position or it may have been for the striker position. I can't remember exactly which position it was, the ones that you've seen. But I pulled out of both deals because the money we were paying them, I didn't have a scout report for them. I kind of just panicked and just pulled out. There's players we need to try and move on January and the summer. Like, I need to make Hale away. He's not good enough for the wage he's on. For £200 a week, he's not even good enough for the league we're in. Like, I need him gone. How we manage that, if we manage that, God only bloody knows at this point in time. Going to bring on Booth, actually, for Dangana instead of McLeman. Going to take Draper off, though, for Keith Bray, who will just be defensive midfielder on defend, I think. No, you won't, apparently. Ballwinner midfielder on defend? Sure. Splain's having a bad game. Let's bring on Cameron, who will play as that deep line playmaker on support, I think. Position is pretty shit, yeah. Advanced playmaker, your positioning is actually god-awful. We are the better side, so maybe throwing on a more creative player in midfield might help. But we are going to be a little bit easier to play through in the middle, shall we say. But having, like, tall defenders is giving me such a boost. I could just do with a bit of pace now, and I'd be a lot happier. Oh, we've hit the post, and it falls to Jones, who just can't score. But yeah, it's early days. I'm not quite panicking just yet, but I'm a little bit concerned. Just in general. I'm not going to try and say I think our job's at risk. I don't. Not yet anyway. And I think it'll take a lot for our job to be at risk. I think it would probably require near enough a player revolt, which I don't see being the case soon. Can you play box to box? You can. That's what I want to play you as. Jones has had a good game. I'm going to be on Golding because he seems like he is always more likely to score. Like, if I can get Jones leading the line for like 75 minutes of a game and then bring Golden on to score in the last like 10, I'm happy. We have just conceded a goal to Bonnyrigg Rose. We have played really fucking well today. Like, really well. We haven't given up too many chances. Have not really been clear cut. That's one of them. That's the first shot on target today. Defensively, we've actually done pretty well. We need to become hard to beat. That is something we're lacking. We're just not... We're not there yet defensively, and that's the issue. This will be the end of the game here. Yeah. That's unfortunate. I actually think we did pretty well. I'm not angry at the performance. I generally think it was unlucky. I thought we did enough for a draw. Yeah. But it's fine. It's fine. Like, there's no point panicking over these early season results. There is a shit ton of games to be played still. The only thing I have to worry about is this. See things like this coming through when the press start getting on my case? Ain't going to be good, so I need to be as press friendly as I can be in this save. I don't even understand that reference. Yeah. Whatever. So join me in a couple minutes. We've actually got a 2-week break until we play Dumbarton for some reason. Probably early rounds a cup or something. But yeah, join me in 14 days in game. and then we will take on Dumbarton in the league. Hi, we're back for the third game. We're going for an unchanged side. Possibly an unchanged bench. I don't actually remember fully who all the bench options were. But yeah, we're going for an unchanged side. The issue I've kind of got, right, so we're playing a wing play, right? Our fullback's going to defend more than he's going to go forward. Wing back on defence, going to kind of support, but stay further back. Dangana will make the run up there. Dolan will, but he's more likely to kind of form like a solid 3 here or 4 with Draper. Like, it's a very functional... I don't know... I just need to just double check. Yeah, so he's not going to bomb down the wing with the ball. We know that, but he is going to find himself in wide positions. We're basically just trying to make ourselves as hard and stuffy to beat with the players we have without me going in and changing, the block shape and everything else. Like, I don't want to have to do this change all of this. Like, right now, we're just... Do we want to distribute to flanks? That seems risky. Anyway, I'm not going to mess around with the tactic at the moment outside of player roles and the shape. But the actual tactic bit here, I'm not going to mess that just yet. I might later on, as in a couple of months later on in game, but not just now. Nobody's really playing great in terms of like average form, so we're not really getting much to pick from in that regard. But yeah, it's an unchanged 11. Let's see how we got on against Dumbarton. So because of that, it was like the 2 weeks between games. That was like the most training we've managed to do without a game. Like 5 sessions. It was something. So like training performances, we're not getting higher than a 7.25, but we are getting like regularly guys in like 4 and 5. So I'm criticising the 4 and 5 guys, but when it's the same people, they eventually get pissed off that I'm complaining all the time. So I'm waiting for that to bite me in the arse. And it won't be ideal when it does. There's a lot of things that could go wrong for us without even having to play a game of football. Like, we could lose the chess room with just a bad team talk, or I criticise maybe somebody who is a big part of the dynamics in the squad. Because our training's been shit. Oh, it's a good save, Breeze. It's a brilliant save. We filled out, I fairly filled out that bit of that stand. Behind the goals isn't, but, we're getting people showing up, which is good. I think it was the month of August that our wages, we did lose money, as a club we lost money, but the wages were covered by... was it tickets or something? I can't exactly remember. We actually did, in terms of tickets, like fans coming out to watch, we actually broke even on the wage budget, but we were overall down. We're 1-0 down. So I'm going to demand more. I don't know how I feel the fact that these shouts won't be in the next game. They've lost a goalkeeper. Okay. We still need to be a bit better, though. I feel like Keely's getting a lot of space. They're definitely playing better than us. They're getting just chance after chance. We're not going to keep a second goal out forever. Pardon me. I don't know how much Dolan being left-footed makes a difference on him on the right side of the pitch as a wide midfielder. Like, I know if he was like an inverted winger, it'd be fine. Ball to Jones. Finish it. It does. Cam finish from Robert Jones. Puts us back into the game. I wouldn't say we're red hot when we're on a fucking like 6-game losing run or whatever the fuck it is, but yeah. Watch this again. Vincent Ball over the top. Jones isn't even the paciest as well. Just muscles a defender out the road, slots it past long, gives us an equaliser and something to hold on to. But just don't lose it straight away. Healy's unmarked us in. Why did I know that was going to happen? I knew that was going to fucking happen. Why are we not picking up Healy? This is what I don't understand. Why is Elva Fontaine not just picking him up? Oh, that's a gutter. That's a gutter. Yes, that's a gutter. Right, so it's half time. Yeah, I'm not happy with that one. Not happy with that one. I'm going to bring Dingana off. Lyle Boothite's played really well there in the last game. I am also going to bring on Dingwall, I think. Yeah. Just going to change our shape. It's going to make us less defensive. I'm going to change our shape at the moment. And play with a number 10. Or not. Going to drop Galker into the DM role. He'll play as a deep line playmaker on support. It's still less defensive than we have been playing, but this might help us create a couple of chances, because feels like what we're struggling with the most, outside of conceding to the one guy scoring at my back post constantly. Where the fuck are you going, Elva Fontaine? You get sent miles away with that. I honestly thought Healy was going to bury that for his hat trick. Okay, the overall ratings are kind of going up a little bit. I think Dryer's just having a poor game though. Let's bring on McKenzie for Dryer. It's just a simple swap, so like for like. Yeah. Yep. Oh. It is all them. It's all Dumbarton right now. All Dumbarton. Well done, Jones. I'm going to bring on Golding. We're going to go 4-4-2. Gallagher's doing okay. Look, they're getting chance after chance. We're not really seeming to change that with the DM, be it a ball winner or defence midfielder, sorry, or a deep line playmaker. So I'm then like, okay, are we doing enough with? Oh my god, that's poor defending. It's game over. It's game over. The change won't matter. Make it anyway, but oh, so poor from us. I was so happy we managed to get the goal back to equalise, but it's all went to shit now. I'm so not defeated, but confused on what we need to do. So confused what we need to do. Go on, Jones, keep running, son. That's a really good ball out to Dolan, actually. Oh, he needs help when he gets to there, though. Oh, unlucky, unlucky. Good to see Jones and Golden kind of link up quite well. Good ball by Booth. We're playing Burnout went 4-4 fucking 2. We're still only 2 points behind. That's generally the only thing that's keeping me going just now is we're 2 points behind. We're 2 points behind. That's our 6th game we've lost in a row. McEwen's playing so fucking well. Let's look at our schedule. Fuck. No, it's 7 in a row if you include the trophy game. So we've got Clyde, then Peterhead, then Steny, Forfar. Honestly, they're... On the face of it, Peterhead, Stenhousemuir, Forfar, we need to beat them. Like, these are teams... These are games that if we were targeting before the season began, we'd probably target them for games to win. Clyde... Kind of an unknown, isn't it? I think we play each team 4 times, don't we? 36 games, yeah. 36 games, so... Let's come back then, because I want to get a run of games in. Do you know what, I will play the next load of games. I'll take us up to November. Let's come back from Stranraer and Bonnyrigg Rose. 2 top-end sides at the moment anyway. Let's see how we're going to go on. I am going to try and just go for wins in the next 4 league games and kind of just hope for the best in that regard. Just want to check that our job still safe. Everyone's kind of happy with us. So that is at least something. We knew the first season would be tough. Let's be honest. We knew the first season would be tough. So let's not panic yet. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a thumbs up. It really helps get the channel out there. Comment down below. And I know we are literally just shut 1 transfer window. We had to strengthen 1 position in this side. From what you have seen, where would it be? I am still... I think our central defenders need to change. His stats are actually pretty decent. I think our defence needs... Our central defenders need something else to go their way. And I just can't get the best out of Draper. Yeah. Join me in the next one. I'll see you all on Friday. Till then, take care.